So it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen, as we set our eyes on the #1 light heavyweight contender. Daniel, I often say the greatest part of this job for you and me is seeing a non-champion break through and strike UFC gold for the first time.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. Because you watch these athletes over the course of the fight week try to wrap their mind around how big of a chance they have. And then when you get to Saturday night, you can see it on their face. They're just thinking about what life looks like after. If I get it done, how does my life change? Tonight he has an opportunity to change everything in regards to his life.
And his fight week has been exceptional. It was a great...
You ready, John? Good.
All right, here we go with round one. As many of you know, this has been one of the greater knockout artists on the roster. Several years, the majority of his recent wins have come by way of knockout. This is a guy who goes for it really at all costs, has a lot of confidence in that granite chin, and that allows him to get his power game going. Just misses with the straight right. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, early round one action, and sometimes at the highest levels, this is the way it plays out, a little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, yeah, because you got to be very calculated whenever you're fighting someone that matches you at every step of mixed martial arts. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, he lands another nice combination there.
I mean, I love that finish.
Straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys, submissive defense wins this transition.
Oh, that's pretty clean with the counter there, turning defense into offense.
I love that he's making sure the strike is thrown towards him, because then it allows for him to land something in return.
Man, he kind of looked like me, just walking right into that punch. No defense.
You better move that head.
Oh, nice block. Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
This dude is hurt, but he's still fighting.
Man, the overwhelming striking display continues. The cross is in your face, and then it's gone and right back in your face.
Yeah, it's right back in his face. He's so effective with this punch. He throws the cross to hurt you, and then eventually he sits down on it to end.
Well, you've got to acknowledge the
All three
recoverability, but the striking advantage on display here is marked.
Yeah, I mean, this fight seems to be getting out of hand, and he's hurt him multiple times already. Something's got to change.
5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
This round, let's get on your bicycle. Use the
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that.
Good. Good.
Second round underway. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Oh, man, how clean is that as he gets the kick right below the elbow to the body?
He better keep that elbow tucked. You cannot take these body kicks.
Just like that, that'll do it, and still. The man. And still, the UFC light heavyweight champion. right, here we go. All eyes on the eraser, Paulo Costa. So much of success for this man is rooted in just an active competition cycle. It's nice to see him back. He can compete with anyone at 85.
And he's getting better. Paulo Costa still is getting better. I love watching the improvements, the advancements to his game. But for me, what's most impressive about Paulo Costa is it feels like he is maturing mentally. He's not as...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. The start of round one, and will one of the most dominant reigns in UFC history continue tonight? He tries to clinch the record for the most successive title defenses.
What's most impressive is that he's getting the best version of everyone that stepped into the octagon with him. And all he does is win. He wears that belt like a badge of honor. And tonight, he looks to defend it once again.
High-level grappling on both sides, but they are not fighters who sit on leads. They're going to be chasing submissions all night. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. We always talk about the consequences. You can't make a mistake when you're in there with these two. The consequences are dire.
Oh, big-time counter shot lands.
This man is a wonderful counter striker and does a tremendous job timing.
Oh, staying active in pursuit of the submission, now going for a leg. Oh, he got out again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Oh, setting up another submission now.
Triangle choke getting very close. All he got to do now is pass that on to the opposite side. Pull down on the back of the head, and he'll get his opponent attacked.
Oh,
nice.
that is going to do it. That's got to be it. Oh, wait, he got out.
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
Waning seconds of our opening round. You know our statisticians are stingy with the submission attempts. A lot of them here in round one.
And it just seems like a matter of time before he...
DC, touch your top lip to your bottom lip for a second. We got a submission going on. Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and raised his face. To stay out of that dark show.
Costa's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He had... What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, nice jab.
Look at this dude trying to hold his own still. Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Thankfully for him, he will live to see another round. You saw him get knocked out. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round two. Oh, he slips there and then counters beautifully. His coaches are certainly going to like that. They've been begging him to take advantage. What a showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good warm-up because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here we go, folks. Round one. And how do we judge our all-time greats, Daniel? Title defenses.
Yes.
And we've got some potential record-breaking history here tonight.
I mean, nobody's ever done it better than this young man right here. Tonight, if he wins, he will have defended his championship more than anyone in UFC history. They don't make them like this anymore.
Oh, my goodness. DC, close your mouth for a second. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow,
Ooh.
that is great submission defense.
Man, that was a massive shot to the head. You don't need too many more of those.
John, he is so fast.
Early round action here. Both fighters, as most of our audience knows, top of the food chain grapplers. We might get a submission here.
Yeah, and we're going to see at least a lot of attempts. Both of these guys told us this week, hey, we are going to be attempting to submit our opponent and finish the fight. Let's see if any of this comes to fruition.
Well, Costa's always a crowd pleaser, win or lose, and trying to work his way into striking range here, champ.
Yeah, Paulo Costa is a monster of a striker, big, strong, and has a wider stance than he used to have early in his career.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. He gets countered, he may go to sleep.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
He's out. What submission defense on display?
Well, his guard's low, but this is his style. Oh! So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Quick level change
He
now.
went single into high box. Oh, he's taking this for right.
Fighter is in half guard. Ooh, submission attempts and punches tonight. Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with. Is jumping on his neck. Oh, that's very tight. That's a tight dorsal.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that dorsal.
Well, DC, this is what the fans paid to come and see. Multiple knockdowns. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in.
Oh!
Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him.
Well, you see this a lot, champ, right? When you get stunned a little bit, use the clinch as a mechanism through which to recover.
Well, you have to. You got to slow things down. You got to gather yourself. And that's exactly what he's doing right now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion, and what a fight it was for him his last time out, winning the belt by vicious knockout. We're expecting massive pay-per-view buys here tonight, because when you turn in a result like that in a championship setting, your fan base grows exponentially. You've seen his Twitter followers soar. Now he'll try to follow up that effort with another knockout in this title fight here tonight. High-level grappling on both sides, but they are not fighters who sit on leads. They're going to be chasing submissions all night.
Yeah, and both of them are equally as talented on the ground, so I expect they're going to see some super high-level grappling.
Oh.
Honestly, John, jiu-jitsu when done right can be very fun, and both of these gentlemen jiu-jitsu right.
Costa, nice footwork, moving in and out, trying to work into striking range.
Yeah, Paulo Costa's a monster, man. He does a really good job of setting up his opponents. I don't know that he's ever looked better than he has recently. With a wider stance and a more willingness to throw kicks at range.
You know, there is a showboating component to this type of defense, but it's been effective tonight.
Yeah, because it's showboating, but it's a beautiful display of it. Because in those movements, he's been able to evade just about every strike coming in his direction. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, he slams his opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place.
Slips that left hand. Oh, that's nice.
That's a beautiful spinning double kick. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Impa Kasanganay, I think.
Impa Kasanganay, yes, that's him.
Man, these fighters might get bonus checks by night's end. Back and forth action throughout.
I mean,
he slams him down and immediately secures side control. It's one thing to get the slam. It's another thing to immediately transition into an advantageous position.
it's so beautiful watching him slam his opponent to the ground and advancing to a position where he can now be more down, not to try to escape.
Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stung by it. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action. And if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Nice. Hey, this dude is lost. He thinks that Thanksgiving, but no. You're in the middle of an octagon, dude. Get your hands up. Oh, rear choke, rear choke. Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, wow, he got out and mounted him.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow, some way, he's able to get out.
Look at that, Johnny. Gets to his side. That allows him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back. Now, he's in side control, but he's out of that deep submission attempt. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Setting up for another submission now.
You can't try to grapple this. You got to get out of there. Oh, now he's in trouble.
That'll do it.
Oh, my goodness.
With a massive highlight tonight.
He said that's what he was going to do.
All right, replay brought to you by the Daniel Cormier Wrestling Academy. Nice submission finish tonight.
I mean,
All right, so a nice retention of the title tonight. Our UFC light heavyweight champion gets it done in a big way here.
we hear it over and over again in regards to this guy. He is very good. He is a very big, strong 205-pound fighter and a guy that is going to take a massive effort to try to take the belt away from him.
Folks, do not mistake his kindness for weakness. Bogdan Gusko has an affable way about him, but man, when they lock the door behind him, caution flammable.
John, I don't know if I've ever met a nicer guy that's scarier once the octagon door closes behind him. He puts out violently. You know, he goes about his business in the way that you want a fighter to go about his business. He wins fights, disappears, and he doesn't really cause a fuss. When that octagon door closes, Bogdan Guskov is trying to shut your lights out. His intention tonight is knock out another opponent and really make a statement in this stacked division.
All right, folks, does not get a whole lot bigger. Deep breaths, folks. Here we go. All right, here we go. Doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC's light heavyweight championship. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one, DC. Oh, flying knee right on the chin. Oh, barely settled in. A huge shot lands early round 1.
I mean, early in the fight, he's ready. Oh my goodness, John, this could be a good night.
Oh, come on. Gonna get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Oh, not a lot of defense there.
Johnny cannot keep taking these shots to the head.
Oh, it's a big left hook. Champ, I stopped short of using the word dominant, but getting close to it. This kickboxer is something tonight.
Well, he's doing a really good job. He's mixing it all up. He's mixing up targets, and he's doing it so early. He's got his opponent playing catch-up from the very start of the fight.
Well, there's no denying his durability, but at some point you just got to go balls to the wall, find the kill shot, and get your hand raised.
You know at times when someone doesn't belong in there with you. Right now, he is a better fighter to finish in this fight.
This could be it. Man, this guy's fighting like a promoter's dream, right? Trying to end the fight before the crowd's even taking their seats.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming out of the gates like magic, and he wants to end this fight. I love this.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Look at that finish there. High punch shot. He picked the back ankle by reaching all the way across.
Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his lip. That one bears watching.
Oh, nice uppercut.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Oh, he fires back now. 30 seconds in the round. There's that cross to the head again, and you can overwhelm him all night. He's not going to stop with the volume. He doesn't get tired.
No, he does not get tired. He knows exactly what his intentions are. Right now, he's intent on landing his cross.
Oh, is that going to do it? Yes, that is it, and still. And still UFC light.